In a wilderness, sunlight is noise. Darkness is a great, tremendous silence, accented by small and distant sounds. The music of the wind in the trees is songs of loneliness, hymns of abandonment, and lays of the absence of things congenial and alive. Once a campfire lay dying in a fit of temper. A few weak flames struggled cholerically among the burned-out logs. Beneath, a mass of angry, red coals glowered and hated the world. The moon was looking through the locked branches at 4 imperturbable bundles. The fire groaned in its last throes, but the bundles made no sign. Off in the gloomy unknown, a foot fell upon a twig. A moment later a man crept into the spot of dim light. He gazed at the 4 passive bundles and smiled a smile that curled his lips and showed yellow, disordered teeth. The intruder stepped softly nearer and looked at the bundles. One was shorter than the others. He regarded it for some time motionless. Then he smiled. The bundle partially upreared itself, and the head of a little man appeared. "Lord," he said. He found himself looking at the grin of a ghoul condemned to torment.
"Come,"
croaked the ghoul. "What?" said the little man. He began to feel his flesh slide to and fro on his bones as he looked into this smile.
"Come,"
croaked the ghoul. "What?" the little man whimpered. He cast his eyes upon the remaining mummy-like bundles, but the ghoul confronted his face. "Where?" shivered the little man. The ghoul turned and pointed into the darkness. His countenance shone with lurid light of triumph.
"Go,"
he croaked. The little man blindly staggered in the direction indicated. The bundles were left far in the rear, and the little man stumbled on alone with the ghoul.
"Go on,"
thunderously croaked the ghoul. At last a house was before them. Through a yellow-papered window shone an uncertain light. The ghoul conducted his prisoner to the uneven threshold and kicked the decrepit door. A soiled oil lamp gave a feeble light. Before a table sat a wild grey man. They regarded the little man with eyes that made wheels revolve in his soul. The ghoul and the wild grey man contemplated their victim. A throe of fear passed over him. His eyes swept feverishly over the faces of his tormentors. At last the ghoul spoke.
"Well?"
The other cleared his throat and stood up. "Stranger," he said suddenly, "how much is 33 bushels of potatoes at 64.5 a bushel?" The ghoul leaned forward to catch the reply. The wild grey man straightened his figure and listened. A fierce light shone on their faces. Their breaths came swiftly. The little man wriggled his legs in agony. 21, no, 2, 6...
"Quick!"
hissed the ghoul hoarsely. $21.28.5, laboriously stuttered the little man. The ghoul gave a tremendous howl.
"There, Tom Jones, durn ye! What did I tell yer? Hey, hain't I right? See, didn't I tell yer that?"
The wild grey man's body shook. He was delivered of a frightful roar. He sprang forward and kicked the little man out of the door.